Okay, so here we have a battle which guarantees to be fucking great. On my left we have Mos Prob.
And coming all the way from Liverpool, we have Rikky Wiley. Rick won the coin toss. He chose to go first. Rikky Wiley, let's go.
Yes, go, Rikky. All I really know about you is that you're Don't Flop's token Jew, so I might end up making some racist jests. But whatever I end up saying, I really hope you don't take offence. If I go too far later and disrespect your sacred text, aren't you David Guest? Back when you had that facial nest, you looked like you were on some kind of gay molestation quest. I thought after this back at Cash Wars, when I lay to rest, I'd wake instead being raped in bed with your naked anus pressed against my shapeless head. And I'd wait with bated breath. In fact, if you did that, I would split your head like bad trepanning. Your Mars minge leaks more than Bradley Manning. You are just, thank you to one person who got that, you are just a shit Mark Grist with an eighth of his intelligence. But I, on the other hand, am a shit Mark Grist, but I've got space for development. You looked like Kenny Everett, and now you just look celibate. I know you don't want to get that reference, but I still said it for the hell of it. Your Ma has seen a lot of Helmet, but now she smells. Which is kind of like Neil Armstrong in his coffin. And I bet the last time you had sex was fucking, well, you probably have sex quite often. But don't think that you're above me. You should still be acting humbly. So what? You've got a girlfriend? So did Ian Huntley. But I bet Maxine Carr didn't get a tag teamed arse like Jacqueline Harper and a flat screen bra. Seriously, that minge is so fucking slimy and foul and wide. The only sight like it in comparison is that of a 9-year-old child disemboweled by a drone strike at night in Afghanistan. I mean, it's absurd to try and fucking hurt it. I punched Jackie in her fanny. The first thing I hit was her cervix. She deserved it. It ruptures so easily. I bet as a child she farted out her hymen. The only time you've made a name for yourself was when you started playing Skyrim. Yes! And I'm really glad I'm battling you and not her. Time.
Go on! Talk about my girl's breasts, you can go away.
Really?
Yes you can. Because Jacqueline has massive tits. You and O'Shea. Roll with it. Rikky Wiley! Your willy's tiny and really slimy. I'll kill him in a Myra Hindley style. I just proved my girlfriend existed. I'm actually cool. Finally! You silly pikey, I bet your shoes are kiddie size 3. It must be disappointing that O'Shea got the skill at rhyming and really nice teeth and you got... Well, you've got elbows, that's something.
O'Shea with really nice teeth.
Shut up, man! Fucking hell.
You spit really fast on tracks, but in battles you can hardly rap. And it's weird that you sound so much like Neil Buchanan off of Art Attack because you've got the same turned up uninvited to a kid's party swag. I will put you in a party bag. And what's wrong with your jaw, man? No wonder I'm found hating. Because when you move your mouth to say shit, you look like a cow grazing. And put me through a broken amp, my lyrics can't distort, and why does everything you say sound like an afterthought that hasn't happened afterthought? And last time you got noshed off, you were like, stop, the condom's gone wrong, and in the process taking out all the M's out of om nom 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 nom. Think about it. You're the opposite of so scouse, because you got a quick mind, but a slow mouth, and you
Wheel it, say that more again.
You've got a quick mind, but a slow mouth. And by rights, you should have had the same rep as Osh now, so why haven't you even got a household name in your own house? 3 words to sum up your style. Strange, wooden, pathetic. It looks like you tried to fit a parsnip sideways inside your face and just couldn't digest it. Or frankly, couldn't be bothered. Stop bumming geese.
Good old Ian Huntley reference.
Everyone's got a line, mate, and some stuff's just intolerable. If you say, I've got a tiny penis, that's just being horrible. And calling me some kind of child molester, I mean, that is really just frightening. You are the worst Jewish pedo since Woody Allen, except he was good at writing. See, Adam works for the NSPCC, or at least he did. You had that job once, but lost it cause you're just shit at helping kids. See, as a lad, Adam was taken to the rabbi to get the end of his chap sliced, which means you've never had that experience of having to get up at night, needing a slash, staggering about in bad light, and then when you get to the bog, you don't quite pull your foreskin back right. So it covers the very bottom bit of your jap side, but you're still getting a normal stream, so you're there thinking, well, that's fine. Like this little piss abortion trickling down, leaving the bog floor baptised, and you don't find it afterwards, and then you're just like, how am I going to get that dry? And then, well, is this happened to anyone? Well, I'm saying you're a twat, right? I am. And you probably had some stuff to say about your girlfriend's minge as well. I expect I really did, but I don't know. Fuck. What is your crew called? That's the thing I got. It's fucking sanity valve. I would sooner have a scabby sanitary towel trapped at the back of my mouth. I would sooner have womb lining consumed than listen to you rhyming, because you remind me of a short-sighted Paul Simon if he was abandoned on some obscure island and had his face melted by force lightning. It's that frightening, it really is. I mean, if you're the future of comedy rap, I will quit today, because I've listened to some of your funny tracks and I really wish I didn't, mate. Because what is that one that you do that's like, it's 3:45 in the morning and I'm thinking of your face and I'm just thinking that it's great, and I was listening to it thinking, well, this is gay. But totally, I just think that you have AIDS. Time.
First off, 3:45 isn't a comedy track. It's just sometimes I take a break from being a novelty twat to actually properly rap. It just doesn't happen often. You're not intelligent, you're reticent. You've never said a bar that was relevant, apart from your entire first and second rounds. Someone puking during one of your battles does not make you very sick. And you know why no one reacted to that bar? Because no one fucking remembers it, and if they did, they wouldn't give a sweaty shit. Also, I choked a bit. I should really have prepared for this. Unfortunately, I'm not even scared. You're shit. I can't overstate how average your rapping is, and you must be frustrated that your pet hamster is more talented. Shout out O'Shea's massive teeth. What's your age again? I'm wagering it's anywhere between 25 and 45. I don't really care. I'm slightly mortified that you're alive. And you know why your rhyming is so poor? Because you sound exactly the same with or without Coke Jaw. And I can tell what you're saying ain't funny, and how can the audience place you above me when even O'Shea replaced you with Sprungy? It's because you bum geese and even they think you're ugly. Stop bumming geese! You think you're rapping super good when your face looks like a human foot. You're a sizable cunt. O'Shea once, and you, came to Brighton for fun. You both got entirely fucked, and then O'Shea had problems finding his stuff, but instead of hanging tight like a chum, you got right on the bus.
He did!
Fuck you, Osh! Fuck you, Osh!
How could you do that to him? He's the likeable one. And even I think you're too comedy when you fight your battles, by which I mean from your arse you babble, and because you did that to O'Shea, he finds you hard to handle, which is why he now voluntarily hangs out with someone with the IQ of carpet sample.
Yeah.
Stop bumming geese.
Round 3.
I've got to agree that it is a fact 345 is not a comedy track. And if I've been anti-Semitic, I don't want anybody to start being my critic, because I really do wish I hadn't done that. Mainly because you've got more Jewish comebacks than an Israeli bukkake session populated mainly just by hunchbacks. Your girlfriend's bulky mum flaps look like the result of a dating site for punchbags. It's like too broad, bulky. Fuck it! It doesn't even matter. I'm gonna stop pretending you are a fucking ugly cunt and a belle. You look like a Jim Henson puppet of yourself. And girls don't like you, neither. Your only chance of getting a back rub tonight is if you win a PS Vita, which has this like touchscreen feature. Forget it. Dick Limerick Academy.
Yes!
You are a fan, so drop the pretense. I want you shouting DLAFD, even though that doesn't even make sense. I am in DLA with O'Shea, and I am less famous at rapping, but I do help loads with the prackies and the day-to-day admin. Grab O'Shea and ask him. That is true. There's probably something else about your girlfriend's minge. I mean, she has been round more times than Sputnik. And if you ask nice, she'll put a spud in it. When you think about it, that sounds quite nice, doesn't it? But it's not even fair to have a go at somebody who's not even part of the battle. So now I am stopping it. But seriously, her camel toe needs a veterinary chiropodist. I hope you choke. Like, in fact, I'm counting on it. Like Michael Hutchins or David Carradine. And after you die, Jackie's mine, and I'll keep her occupied. Like your family has to Palestine. How come every time one of you chaps decides to get a block of flats designed, some unlucky fucking Arab dies? When his crying wife arrives to say, you know, by rights this land is mine, yous all decide that that's a pack of lies and just quote that one famous MC Hammer line. Bang! You can't touch this. And which is, that's Adam's family! Since the making of this battle, Adam and Richard are no longer together.
Oh, you bastard!
Okay, you dissed me on an Israeli steez, and it seems blatant, G, but let me assure you, I don't have a single Israeli gene, and I hate those creeps. Woo! Yeah, it's some serious shit. You call me a Jim Henson puppet on some slow shit, but that's a bit rich because you look like you were illustrated by Matt Groening. Toucan, me, you and Pete. Massive geek evolving into the massive geek. First is Toucan, on a slightly average steez, still practicing freeze, getting in loads of angles and beliefs, and generally trying to break his back to become better in the battling league. Then there's the chap that is me. I'm the one that gets the lashes with ease, and I'm representing massively geeky raps at their peak. I'm not quite slamming it street, but I've still got fans in their teens, and they've got my tracks on repeat. Compared to you, I'm actually G. Then there's you. Your rites of passage complete, your face is becoming kind of angered and creased and haggard and weak from having to eat beans and tankards of beans, and you need to go to the toilet constantly, but are never having to wee because of your lack of vitamin C. You spaz in your sleep, frantically reeling off a list of things you haven't achieved, like feeding the cat that you keep, getting more views than the average dweeb, working out if you're a stand-up or a battle MC, watching wistfully and counting the rappers that O'Shea's travelled the Atlantic to beat whilst haphazardly battling me. And then one morning, you'll wake up at the beginning of an average week, go to edit your magazine, look in the mirror again, think fuck what happened to me and realise you've transformed slap bang into Pete. Except I like Pete. Dying Pete. Next to me, you look like you're on ecstasy. Largely because you always look like you're on ecstasy. Stop gnashing your teeth. And he's implied that I'm posh so many times I think it might actually be. Catch me in the corner snacking on crackers and camembert cheese, but if one day your accent deceased, you'd sound as fucking middle class a wanker as me. And I'm going to try and manage some freeze. You use gay jokes loads of time, and you don't spit at all. And that's a really bad example of someone who's really left-wing, egalitarian and liberal. And fuck Liverpool. Stop bombing geese.
The first round, I thought Mos Prob took it. I thought he came stronger. I think that was my favourite round. I think he came stronger. I think he took that. I think he was a bit funnier. But I think the second one, I think Rikky Wiley, I think he just smashed that one. I don't think Mos Prob really had as much to come with. And in the third one, obviously Mos Prob was freestyling and it didn't really come up too much. And Rikky Wiley, okay, sick round. So that's 2 rounds to Rikky Wiley. That's my friend Rikky Wiley.
So now, yeah.
Hi, I'm Zainaz, right straight from Malaysia. From my man O'Shea. Malaysia. Let's get back to actually judging the battle. Now let's work backwards, yeah, based on refresh my memory. In third round, I give it to, what's that other guy called again?
You're a fucking legend.
Mos Prob and the other guy, what's that other guy? Rick Riley, sorry. Rick Riley, I think, took the third round because of the Jewish jokes that were quite hard-hitting, how every time the Jews build a flag, you know, they kill Muslims and shit, by the way, I'm supposed to be Muslim. And Mos Prob, I felt, lost that round. Not because he's Jewish, but because he lost steam by forgetting his stuff and started to freestyle. He had a couple of multis, but they ended up going to filler. And take so much ecstasy, like Ecstasy Land or something like that. I don't think it matched the shock value and actual power of Rick Riley's Jewish jokes. And as for round 1 and 2, Rick Riley, I felt even though his delivery is not as good as Mos Prob, he had better lines like the thing about, or even so and so could get a girlfriend, good job on you, and shit. While Mos Prob, although he did attack Rick Wiley, a lot of it was more about himself, or I usually do gimmick rap when I'm doing actual rap and all that. Now, if you rap more about yourself, the less you can rap about your actual opponent. So that's when your opponent has the upper hand, because then when he raps all about you and not about himself, he's got more content to get in. So I think in this particular battle, Rick Riley took it.
Yes. Rick Riley took that. 2-1. Yeah. Rick Riley 2-1. Rikky won he won 2 rounds easily. No trouble David Masters, team forward twat, not from Malaysia. I gave it to I gave it to Rikky Wiley. I think that he had the much stronger content and punchlines. Mos Prob was stumbling a lot, but Rikky Wiley really had some really good punchlines. The whole scheme he did towards the end about Mos Prob's goal was good. It was quite original. Mos Prob had some really good lines like the Neil Buchanan smoke, and that was really good. But Rikky Wiley in 2 for me. I'll give Mos Prob the first, but Rikky Wiley in the second and third.
Yo, what's good? We're natural. Just watch Rikky Wiley versus Mos Prob. Mos Prob was good, man. He's not quite as good as he usually is. He brought his same style, but it wasn't quite as consistent. But Rikky Wiley, I've never seen him live before. He made me laugh, man. And the overall impression of what was that he took it, man. So, yeah, Rikky Wiley, man.
Winner is
Who the fuck is the winner?
Rikky Wiley!
That worked great.